Welcome back to Sam Trading Strategies, your trusted channel for smart, simple, and profitable online trading. Friends, today I've got a fantastic binary trading strategy for you. It's easy to follow, beginner-friendly, and if you stick to the simple rules I provide, it can greatly improve your trading results. We'll be using just two powerful indicators for this strategy, Donchian Channels and Aroon Indicator. The best part? You don't have to worry about complicated setups. We'll use their default settings. But first, a quick risk warning. Binary options trading involves financial risk. There's no guarantee of profits, and you can lose money. This video is for educational purposes only, not financial advice. Always trade responsibly and only invest what you can afford to lose. Ready to learn exactly how to spot high-probability winning trades in just a few simple steps? Then let's dive right in. But before we do, if you enjoy clear, practical strategies like this, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon so you never miss any future trading tips and strategies. Sell trade rules. First, the price touches the lower line of the Donchian Channels and then rises up to touch the upper line. At the same time, the red line of the Aroon Indicator crosses above the blue line. When these two conditions happen, immediately enter a sell trade. Buy trade rules. The price touches the upper line of the Donchian Channels, then falls down to the lower line. At the same moment, the blue line of the Aroon Indicator crosses above the red line. Once these conditions are met, immediately place a buy trade. This strategy is perfect for a zigzag market. Avoid using it when the market shows strong, clear trends. Set your candle time frame to 30 seconds, and your trade expiry should always be 1 minute. Avoid trading during important news events, as they can disrupt market conditions. Most importantly, practice this strategy thoroughly on a demo account before risking real money. All right, friends, now that you know the simple rules, let's see this strategy in action with some live trading examples. Stay tuned, the exciting part is just beginning. Now, here's a very important trading tip to boost your win rate. This is a perfect setup for a sell trade because the price has moved up from the lower line to the upper line of the Donchian Channels, and the red line of the Aroon Indicator has crossed above the blue line. However, we won't jump into the trade immediately. Instead, we'll wait for a clear bearish candle to appear. This gives us extra confirmation that the market is actually starting to fall, and it increases our chances of winning the trade. Here's exactly what you need to do. After the Aroon crossover happens, wait for a bearish candle to form. But remember, you should wait for a maximum of just 3 candles. If a bearish candle forms within those 3 candles, enter the sell trade immediately. If no bearish candle appears within 3 candles, simply skip the trade and wait for the next setup. Perfect. The sell trade setup is exactly what we were looking for. We've got the price reaching the upper Donchian channel, the Aroon red line crossing above the blue line, a bearish candle confirmation. Everything is in place, so we have confidently placed our sell trade. Now, let's stay patient and wait for the result until the trade expires. This is a very important part of trading. Once the setup is done and the trade is placed, avoid making any changes. Trust your analysis, stay calm, and let the trade play out naturally. Quick tip while we wait. Good traders don't just chase trades. They follow a system, stick to the rules, and stay disciplined. This simple habit makes a big difference in the long run. Great news, friends! We have won this trade. Now, let's wait until we get the next perfect trade setup. All right, traders, here's an important learning moment. Right now, the blue line of the Aroon Indicator has crossed above the red line and is moving upwards. Plus, we also have a bullish candle confirmation on the chart. So at first look, it looks like a buy setup. But if we look carefully, we notice that the price hasn't come directly from the upper line of the Donchian Channels. Instead, it's been moving sideways around the middle line for quite some time. This is why this setup is not perfect according to our trading rules. Always make sure the price moves clearly from one extreme of the Donchian Channels to the other, upper to lower or lower to upper, for a higher probability trade. For educational purposes, I have taken this buy trade anyway, just to show you an example of how small mistakes in setup quality can affect the outcome. Now let's wait patiently for the trade result and see what happens. All right, friends, we lost this trade. But that's okay. because this was a learning trade, and it's very important to understand why the setup didn't work perfectly. Learning from small mistakes today helps you avoid big mistakes tomorrow. Stay tuned. We'll now wait for a perfect setup following all rules properly and continue our trading journey smartly and confidently. Perfect. This is exactly the kind of setup we were waiting for. Here's why this sell trade setup is ideal. The price has moved cleanly from the lower line of the Donchian Channels up to the upper line. The red line of the Aroon Indicator has crossed above the blue line. And we also have a strong bearish candle as final confirmation. With all our conditions met, we have confidently entered the sell trade. Now, it's time to stay patient and wait for the trade to complete. Trading is a lot about trusting the process. Once you've done your analysis and entered the trade, no need to panic or second guess. Just sit back, stay calm, and let the market do its work. All right, friends, let's wait together and see how this trade finishes. Fantastic news, friends. We have won this trade. This win clearly shows the power of following a simple, smart, and disciplined trading plan. Before you go, if you learned something valuable today, give this video a like to support the channel, subscribe if you haven't already, and click the notification bell so you never miss more smart and simple trading strategies we share here at Sam Trading Strategies. And always remember, trading success doesn't happen overnight. It's built trade by trade, with focus, patience, and learning. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon in the next video with another powerful and easy to follow trading strategy. Until then, happy trading and take care.